Hello and welcome. This is the official Ann Lynn show. Wait a minute. No, it isn't. It's Crocktober. It's Crocktober. I'm so glad I live in a world where there is an October. Yeah, and this is Crocktober. And today I am gonna be putting together a slow cooker apple crisp that's going in the crock pot. But this is like a two-part process. The first part is getting some of the ingredients together, and the second part is getting some more of them together and putting them in the crock pot. And so here we go. I'm going to give you what my recipe is. It is calling for a half cup of old-fashioned rolled oats. And what I did with those, let's see, bring you over here. See the oven? Okay, so they are on a cookie sheet with a piece of parchment paper. Let me get another one here. I don't want to burn my gloves. Here we go. Okay, so they were in there for like 10 minutes just to brown up and then kind of make it smell so good in here. And then we need 3/4 cup of brown sugar divided. And let me show you what I did here. Come on, camera. Well, I think you can see it. I'll bring you down a little bit. Okay. I packed it, right? And you're supposed to divide it in two. So, what do you think? I thought, well, I could do that and cut it in two, and that would give me approximately what I need. So it's going there. Get a little bit more over here. Okay, so we got the brown sugar divided. What's next? We need 1/2 cup of white whole wheat flour plus 2 tablespoons, and we're going to divide it. So this is just going to be kind of by sight, I think. I'm just going to put some there, some here, some there, more here. I think that's probably good. Okay, divided. Okay, and then I need a 1/4 teaspoon of salt for each little thing here, because it calls for a 1/2 teaspoon, and you're going to divide this. Okay, I think we'll go that way. So today you're going to get this all put together, and we're going to put it in the refrigerator. Okay, next is a 1/2 teaspoon of apple pie spice divided. Well, then that means 1/4 and 1/4. Oh, that's too much. Whoa. Well, that's okay. I like pumpkin spice. There we go. Next is 6 tablespoons of the unsalted butter cut into cubes. So I've got it here. It was in the freezer, so I'm gonna let it unthaw for a while. We need a 1/4 cup of toasted chopped pecans. I have that right here. Okay. We also need, I thought there was pepper on here, but it would kind of yucky, wouldn't it? Got the oats, the brown sugar, the white flour, whole white flour, salt, apple pie spice, the butter, a 1/4 cup of chopped pecans. Not pecans, it's pecans. And then also I need 4 large Granny Smith apples. Those are the green ones. And 4 medium Macintosh. I don't have Macintosh today, but I have galas. So we're going to peel these, we're going to core them, and we're going to slice them about 1/3 of an inch thick. And then we need 1.5 tablespoons of lemon juice. All right, so the first part that we're doing today is, so I've already browned my oats on the parchment, and so they're being left to cool down. And then the second part, we're going to add 1/2 cup of brown sugar, the 1/2 cup of flour, the salt, the apple pie spice, and we're going to stir. Let's see, this is it here. Okay. Oh, and the butter goes in that one. Okay, so put that aside. Yeah, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the butter in and we're gonna cut it and mix it in until it gets real crumbly. And then we're gonna add the pecans to that. Okay, now what do we do with this other stuff? Okay. Okay, so then we're gonna refrigerate it uncovered, or covered rather. But we're gonna do step 3, lightly coat. Oh, this is a crock pot. We're gonna coat it with cooking spray. We're gonna add the apples, the lemon juice, the remaining ingredients that I have over here. Got it. It's gonna go in there. And there was a little tip here, which is cool. I never thought of it before. But it said, place 4 layers of paper towels over the top of the slow cooker, extending over the rim. Cover with the lid, and hope that the lid will hold the paper towels in place. And it says the paper towels prevent condensation from dripping onto the oat mixture as it cooks. Brilliant. And then it says cook it on high until the apples are tender and the oat mixture is caramelized around the edges. It says and crispy. 2 to 3 hours. That's how long it takes to cook in the crock pot. And then you want to serve it warm with a big scoop of vanilla ice cream. Maybe Carb Smart? That might be okay. Oh, and I do want to say this now. This called for regular brown sugar, and so I did use the Truvia. I'll show you because this one is awesome. This is 0 calories. Well, how do you like that? 0 calories. I think it's great. So we're gonna stop the video. I'm going to process some of this stuff. I gotta sit down and peel and core and slice all those apples. And I'll be back tomorrow with the finishing touches. Hello and welcome back. So I'm doing the second part, which is the best part of this slow cooker apple crisp. And so we put it all together yesterday. We browned the oats and on some parchment paper in the oven. And then I got all the other ingredients all squared away. I peeled and cored and sliced all those apples. And so now we are ready to start putting it together in my crock pot. Okay, I need one thing. We're gonna spray the inside of the crock pot with some spray oil. That ought to do it. Okay, so what I have in here, we have the apples, we have the oats, we have the sugars, pecans are in here, and all of our ingredients. Boy, they really look nice for second day. So we got that in there. And then what we're gonna do, this is where we divided the flour and the brown sugar, and this makes our topping. Oh, and you know what? I should have mixed it together real well before I put it in the refrigerator, because now I just have clumps. So I'm gonna take a minute, grab the fork, or if you have one of those pastry knives that you cut in, that will work too. But this is gonna be the topping, and I may put a little extra butter on the top of it too, because that's the idea. You want it to be crispy, buttery. but you don't want it to be all flour-like, and that's what this is right now. It'll melt down eventually, but I don't want to have it a flour crust. That don't sound very good. Okay. So just kind of mix this all together. And then I'm going to sprinkle it over the top. What I'm impressed is that my apples actually look great. You can't even tell they've been in the refrigerator like overnight. I guess the lemon juice did its thing. It did its thing for me. I mean, the hardest part of this was just sitting and peeling the apples. But if you had one of those handy dandy apple peelers like Lynn got from Jesse and Lisa at Lazy Days Again, wouldn't be a problem. Okay, get a knife. Butter can go over. Yeah, I think I need extra butter. Why not? I'll put a little on the top. Okay, don't have to be a lot, just a little. Okay, let me take a peek at my crock pot here. Okay, so we're gonna put the lid on it, but I'm gonna do what the recipe called for, and it was paper towels. Are they over here? Okay. Did you come over, Dave? Say howdy. You gotta come over and say howdy? Okay. So it's suggested put a paper towels, a couple of them over and then the lid, and then the moisture, let me read what it says here, will stay in. Place 4 layers of paper towel over the top of the slow cooker, extending over the rim, cover the lid, holding the paper towels in place. The paper towels prevent condensation from dripping onto the oat mixture as it cooks. Cook on high until the apples are tender and the oat mixture is caramelized around the edges and is crispy. 2 to 3 hours, so depending on how your crock pot cooks. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's ready to go. I'm gonna clean up my mess here, and I'm gonna plug it in, and we'll be back later for the unveiling. Well, it looks like we're about finished here. I'm gonna open this up and I'm gonna show you what's in here. There it is. And it's steaming and it's hot. Come on over here, honey. You all know Dave from Dave's Gaming Cave. Right? Yep. Dave's Gaming Cave. All right, so I'm gonna give you some to try. We're just gonna take a spoon, hon. Yeah, we're just gonna have a little try because it's actually about our bedtime. So this, I know overnight, it's gonna be even better tomorrow. Well, it's sweet, isn't it? I mean, it's really sweet. How are the apples?
They're good. They're cooked good. Not over the top sweet.
But it's hot.
Good.
Now, I have a secret ingredient in there. I don't know if you saw it. I just threw in a handful of cranberries. This would be good with turkey and dressing, and wouldn't that? It'd be good with some ice cream on top of it, or even whipped cream. Oh, you could put a little bit in yogurt.
Very good.
But before we go, I want to say thank you to Jeni's Scratch Made Kitchen and Kettle Kitchen for sponsoring this Crocktober 2024. You get to eat the bounty of my cooking, don't you? Well, anyhow, that's it from us. And thank you for watching, and check out our channel sometime, and we'll be watching yours. Bye.